What's up? What's going on? Y'all see the title, the Bible. Y'all know what? Y'all know I'm not a Christian. First and foremost, I'm not a Christian. I'm not into Christianity. But this topic came up. I was on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try my best to kind of explain it because I'm not gonna have time to get into a whole lot tonight. I'm gonna have to just like say a little bit and then I'm gonna have to come back. They had this guy, he's an elder. I love him so dearly. He speaks and I speaks about the civil rights of black people and all that kind of stuff. And that's on my other channel. So on this channel, I talk about biblical topics. The subject came up, and this has been, people have brought it to my attention for years. And even in 2016 to this day, it's still coming to my attention. And because I hear a lot of people on YouTube, they talk about it. And so I just say, why not do a video about it? Because there is a perplexing question that people don't understand. And that I don't even, it's a lot I don't understand either. They talk about, have you noticed in the book of Genesis, when Adam and Eve started their legacy and they started, they started creating, the seed, they multiplied and then they start creating and started the family legacies and stuff like that in Genesis chapter 4. And we know that Cain was the firstborn of all the living creatures. I mean, what I'm saying, besides Adam and Eve, I'm saying that we know that Adam and Eve were the first two people that was on planet Earth before anybody. They were our first parent, supposedly based upon what we read in here. So I don't really know, but all I do is just go by what I don't know. I don't even really know whether this is accurate or not, but I'm just going on just based upon what hearsay. I'm gonna say it that way. Let's see, where can I start? Okay, Adam and Eve, they had children. The first born, he was the first murderer based upon according to this. You know what I'm saying? And that was Adam and Eve's very first human being that they had. You know what I mean? So as they went on, the story went on. It talked about how Abel, he was a righteous person, and his offering was more acceptable to the higher power than Cain. So Cain got, I'm assuming that they say jealousy, and he killed his brother. He killed him. And after he killed him, the story went on. I'm gonna have to do some skipping because I'm not gonna be able to go through the whole thing. After they killed him, then Adam and Eve later on had another son. And I think that was in Genesis. No, it talked about how they had Seth. Adam and Eve had Seth. That was it was Cain, Abel, and Seth. It would have been three if if Abel would have gotten murdered by Cain. It'd have been three of them. So that was actually the third child, the third son that was born. So Seth ended up having a child. So Adam and Eve, Adam was 130 years old when they had Seth. So, and then Enoch, he had a son. Seth had a son named Enos. And then it says, and then began men to call upon the higher power. The legacy about that, but here's the thing that I want to go back and talk about, is that it says in 17 of Genesis chapter 4, it says in verse 17, and Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. Okay, now, it didn't give the name. There is no record recorded in Genesis chapter 4 and verse 17, the name of his wife. It didn't. But it did give the name of Enoch. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. And Enoch was born unto Irad. Okay. hold on, I don't want to jump ahead of myself. And Enoch, he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begot Mehajael, and Mehajael begot Methuselah, and Methuselah begot Lamech. Now Lamech. Now so Methuselah had Lamech, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada. Now get that. The name of his first wife, Lamech, was Ada, and the name of the other, Zillah. So he gives the name. So my point is, there is no record recorded, and that's what throwed a lot of people off. So they wondered who could have been his wife could have been. Somebody told me in a comment on my other YouTube channel that it had to be probably his sister that he, had a child by. That's what they said. But there is no record in the history of Genesis where it is recorded that it tells the name of Cain's wife. And this is what had puzzled a lot of people for so long, for so many centuries. So I'm not going to go any further. I promised myself that I wasn't going to go any further. And I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm going to let you all think about that. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them. Or if you want me to do more, I'm going to try to see what can I do is to try. I said I was going to get more and try to figure out a lot of things, because there's a lot of things that I'm still learning, and I do know that Christianity is a fake made up name, and it came from the Council of Nicaea. The alphabet letter J is only 500 years old. You see what I'm saying? So, and then they cooperated into Christianity, which was the Bible, and the Bible was created. It was written by King James, and they say King James was a homosexual. That's what they say. Well, if you look it up, you can hear him say that. And not only that, but it was something else that I wanted to say before I close it out. And I guess that's what'll make my videos boring, because I get caught and get stuck on some words. You know how you're about to get them out, and then before you get it out, you end up losing it. That happens to me a lot. So, yeah, I want you all to just give me y'all's thoughts on this here. It was something that I wanted to say, but I think I forgot it. But let me see if I can try to remember it. We do know that, I'm gonna go back over it. We do know that excuse me, but Cain, it says Cain knew his wife. It didn't say, and Cain knew his wife so-and-so, or Cain knew his wife so-and-so. It just said Lamech. It mentioned Lamech. Lamech had 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. So it mentioned all of the other names. It even mentioned all of the other names. Yeah, I'm gonna get into the rest of it tomorrow. But if you have any questions about what you just heard, because I know I kind of jumped here and yon, feel free to put your comments in the comment section, and we're gonna discuss more about the Council of Nicaea, where this alphabet letter J come from, and how old is it. They said the Bible was created. It was started in 16. It was completed, I think, in 1611. So I think what I'll do before I close my broadcast out, I'll just see if I can look it up, because I know people gonna want an answer. If you sit there lingering around with your questions or whatever, it's like people get like, okay, he ain't saying that. Okay, hold on. How long was it when the Bible was written or was completed? Let me see what it does. Okay, how long did it take to write the Bible? Answer: the Bible, the books of the Bible was written in a different time, in different times by different authors over a period of approximately 1,500 years. It is impossible to know how long it took each author to write his particular book. Moses, Moses, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, about 40 writers. They said it was about 40 writers. When was the Bible written? Biblical International Bible Society. The Bible was not written in one specific year or in a single location. The Bible is a collection of whatever that's supposed to mean. The Bible was written under the inspiration. Okay, they're talking about inspiration. Unit of the Bible. Okay, this is not really what I'm looking for, but I can cooperate into the add it in with the video or whatever, you know. So I'm not gonna get off into much, people. I'm all right. Peace.